Florida, USA, August 4, 2024.
There's a hurricane going on outside. Crazy. It's tough around here. To get the mail takes a little bit of extra effort.
Tropical Storm Debby is causing flooding throughout the region, including Fort Myers Beach, which is getting hit particularly hard today. Photos and videos captured in Southwest Florida on Sunday shows homes, businesses, and roads being flooded as Tropical Storm Debby inches closer to land. Tropical Storm Debby is currently churning in the Gulf of Mexico and is expected to intensify into a hurricane before making landfall in Florida's Big Bend early Monday.
Kylan's got to go check the mail.
Windy here, Matt. Valencia, Bonita. 1:30 p.m.
In the meantime, Floridians are already feeling the impacts of Debby, as many of them prepared amid the backdrop of a state of emergency. Image from Fort Myers Beach on Sunday saw roads disappearing underneath deep flood waters and quickly approaching businesses. Also in Fort Myers Beach, the road in front of what appears to be apartment has been completely flooded. Early Sunday morning, sheets of rain and powerful winds were lashing palm trees around the parking lot. Drivers are also seen stranded during the flood and needing their vehicles to be towed. For motorists on the road, sheets of rain making driving hazardous. This video shows the poor visibility drivers have to face. Floridians should expect to feel Debby's impact more and more as the storm comes closer to the coast. Fort Myers Beach was slammed by Hurricane Land less than 2 years ago and is still recovering from that storms. Social media posts are showing flooding inside buildings on Fort Myers Beach. Some people estimating the flood as much as 2 feet or more coming from rain and storm surge. The visual journalist Andrew West has been covering the storm, and he produced the video of Ashore Boulevard at the top of this story. Heavy rains and storm surge from Tropical Storm Debby also have causing flooding on Fort Myers Beach properties, including Nervous Nellis. Debby will make landfall on Monday morning, the National Weather Service said, bringing hurricane conditions to the area. Historic levels of rain up to 30 inches are expected in Georgia and South Carolina through Friday, according to the NWS Florida. Meanwhile, could see up to 18 inches of rain. Officials are warning of life-threatening storms surge up to 10 feet along the western Florida coast. Tornadoes are also threatening southwestern Florida on Sunday morning as Debby brings 60 miles per hour wind to the region. Governor Ron DeSantis has placed more than 50 of Florida's counties under a state of emergency as the storm approaches. State workers are poised to open shelters as needed, he said. The scientists warned that residents should prepare for pretty catastrophic rain, flooding, and power outage. Just because you are not in the eye of the storm doesn't mean you are not going to have major effects, the scientist says on Sunday morning. The National Hurricane Center said in an update post at 8 a.m. Sundays that Debby was located about 155 miles southwest of Tampa, Florida. The storm was moving north to northwest with maximum sustained winds of 60 miles per hour, up from 50 miles per hour just a few hours ago. The storm was strengthening over the southeastern Gulf and expected to be a hurricane before making landfall in the Big Bend region of Florida, the Hurricane Center said. Florida governor said he urged Floridians to be cognizant of the fact that they are going to have hurricane hit the state.
Damage and roof damage. Wow, this is crazy.
The storm probably a category 1, but it could be a little bit more powerful than that. He added, "We are absolutely going to see a lot of rainfall. We are going to see a lot of saturations. We are going to see flooding events. That is going to happen. There is also going to be power outage," the governor said. Wind and thunderstorms have spread over a broad area including southern Florida, the Florida Keys, and the Bahamas. Hurricane and tropical storms warning were in effect for portions of the northern Florida coast.
Absolutely crazy.
Debby is likely to bring drenching rain and coastal flooding to much of Florida's Gulf Coast by Sunday night, and prediction shows the system could come ashore as a hurricane Monday and cross over the northern Florida into the Atlantic Ocean. Forecasters warn it also could drop heavy rains over North Florida and the Atlantic coast of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina early next week. Debby is the fourth named storms of the 2024 Atlantic hurricane seasons after Tropical Storm Alberto, Hurricane Beryl, and Tropical Storm Chris, all of which formed in June. The National Hurricane Center in Miami predicted the system will strengthen as it curves off the southwest Florida coast, where the water has been extremely warm. Intensification was expected to proceed more quickly later on Sunday.